Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting mysteries in our own cosmic backyard. For decades, astronomers have been searching for a hidden world, a ghost in our solar system. You've probably heard of Planet 9, the hypothetical giant planet thought to be lurking way out in the icy darkness. But what if there's another one? A planet that's much closer, and much more like our own. Get ready to meet the new kid on the block, Planet Y. This isn't just another sci-fi fantasy. A compelling new theory suggests there could be an Earth-sized world hiding in plain sight, relatively speaking. We're talking about a planet that could be silently orbiting our sun, just beyond the Kuiper belt, waiting to be discovered. So, what's the story behind Planet Y? It all comes down to some very strange behavior we're seeing in the outer solar system. Astronomers have been tracking a group of objects known as Trans-Neptunian Objects, or TNOs. These are small, icy bodies that orbit the sun far beyond Neptune. And here's the weird part. Many of these TNOs aren't moving the way they should be. Their orbits are clustered and tilted in a way that just doesn't make sense if they were only being influenced by the known planets. It's like watching a group of dancers all mysteriously leaning in the same direction. Something unseen has to be pulling on them, something with enough gravity to herd these distant worlds. For years, the prime suspect was Planet 9, a proposed super-Earth or mini-Neptune, maybe 5 to 10 times the mass of our planet. The problem is, Planet 9 is thought to be incredibly far away. We're talking hundreds, maybe even 1,000 times farther from the sun than Earth is. That's so far that finding it is like looking for a single dark marble in a field the size of a country. This is where the idea of Planet Y comes in and changes the game. Instead of one massive, super-distant planet, what if the gravitational weirdness is caused by something smaller and closer? The new theory proposes a planet roughly the size of Earth, maybe 1 to 3 times its mass, and instead of being 1,000 astronomical units away, Planet Y could be orbiting at a distance of just a few hundred O. An astronomical unit, or O, is the distance from the Earth to the Sun. So we're talking about a world that's still very far out there, but significantly closer than the proposed Planet 9. Think about what that means. A closer planet would have a stronger, more localized gravitational pull. The scientists who proposed this idea ran countless computer simulations. They modeled the solar system with and without this hypothetical Planet Y, and they found that an Earth-sized planet at that intermediate distance could perfectly explain the strange, clustered orbits of those TNOs. It's a beautifully elegant solution to a long-standing astronomical puzzle. So why haven't we found it yet? If it's closer than Planet 9, shouldn't it be easier to spot? Well, there are a few reasons. First, closer is still incredibly far. At a few hundred AU, Planet Y would be extremely faint. It wouldn't be generating its own light, so we'd only be able to see the tiny amount of sunlight it reflects. Second, we don't know exactly where to look. The sky is vast, and searching for a small, dim object is a monumental task. We have powerful telescopes like the Vera C Rubin Observatory coming online soon, which will survey the entire sky over and over. This new observatory is our best bet for finally catching a glimpse of Planet Y. If it's really out there, now, let's talk about what this planet might be like. If Planet Y is real and has a mass similar to Earth, it could be a rocky world, just like Earth, Mars, or Venus. However, being so far from the sun, its surface would be unimaginably cold. Any atmosphere it once had would likely be frozen solid onto its surface. It would be a dark, frozen wasteland. But here's a tantalizing thought. What if it's not just a dead, icy rock? If Planet Y is slightly more massive than Earth, it might have retained a thick atmosphere, perhaps of hydrogen and helium, making it more like a mini. And deep beneath its icy shell, could there be a liquid ocean? We've seen this on moons like Europa and Enceladus, where tidal forces from their parent planets generate enough heat to keep water liquid. While Planet Y wouldn't have a giant planet to warm it, internal heat from radioactive decay could potentially do the trick. The possibility of a subsurface ocean on an Earth-sized world in our own solar system is mind. It completely redefines where we might look for the conditions necessary for life. The search for Planet Y isn't just about finding another dot of light in the sky. It's about completing the census of our own solar system. For centuries, we thought we had it all mapped out. First, there were the planets we could see with the naked eye. Then came the telescope, revealing Uranus and Neptune. Then Pluto, which opened our eyes to the Kuiper belt. Each discovery has fundamentally changed our understanding of how solar systems form and evolve. Finding Planet Y would be the next giant leap. It would tell us that our solar system's formation was more chaotic and complex than we imagined. How did an Earth-sized planet end up so far out? Was it formed there, in the cold darkness? Or was it formed closer to the sun and then kicked out by a gravitational tussle with giants like Jupiter or Saturn? Perhaps it was even a rogue planet, captured from interstellar space as it drifted by our sun millions or billions of years ago. Each of these scenarios paints a different picture of our cosmic history. This is what makes astronomy so thrilling. It's a detective story on the grandest possible scale. The clues are faint and scattered across the heavens, and the suspects are invisible worlds hiding in the dark. The orbits of a few tiny icy rocks could be the key to unlocking one of the biggest secrets of our solar system. So, what do you think? Is there an Earth-sized ghost planet orbiting beyond Neptune? Could Planet Y be the solution to the mystery of the TNOs? The evidence is compelling, the theory is solid, and the hunt is on. With new telescopes and new techniques, we are closer than ever to getting an answer. The next few years could bring a discovery that rewrites our textbooks and our place in the cosmos. Imagine waking up one day to the news. Astronomers confirm ninth planet. It would be a moment that echoes through history. Just like the discoveries of Uranus and Neptune. A new world to explore, a new mystery to unravel. Planet Y is more than just a theory. It's a beacon of possibility, reminding us that there are still incredible wonders waiting to be found, right here in our own home. Thank you so much for joining me on this cosmic journey today. If you enjoyed this exploration of the mysteries of our solar system, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into science and space. Let me know in the comments what you believe is hiding out there in the dark. Until next time, keep looking up.